We train the special forces about the combat technique, why we are not getting paid. They are getting paid. Right now, I think they are just in a human shield. They will be more severe,
Hi, my name is Hye Jun Seo. I'm today's host, and in the office we have Hyun Seung Lee today, and he is a former businessman in North Korea. He escaped North Korea in late 2014. He was also previously part of North Korean army, so we are going to hear from him about the current issue where North Korean soldiers are being deployed to Russia. So, hello.
Hi,
Nice to
Miss
meet
Sir.
you.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for
Good.
having me.
So, you've joined the North Korean army from 2002 and 2005.
That's correct.
So, what was your role and what was the experience like?
When I joined North Korean People's Army in 2002, I was joined at the Force Corps, and I get basic training for 3 months there, and then I transferred to the Force Corps Artillery Reconnaissance Battalion. So it is a kind of special force, and every corps in North Korea have two special force, and it's my unit was one of the like a special force at Force Corps. We train the special forces about the combat technique. We gave them training about martial arts. We call it 주체격술, and also shooting, including rifles and pistols and throwing knives and the utensils, whatever you can hold, you have to throw it and then kill them, kill the enemies.
How effective the 주체격술 is?
It's not very effective, especially nowadays. Guns and the missiles.
You did all the martial arts too?
Yeah, in 2004, 2005, I had a training with them for 6 months, and I saw those Storm Corps, the special force, soldiers. But my impression was not that impressive, because in 2004-5 we just went through Adios March. People had experienced a lot of starvation, malnutrition situation. Even though the Storm Corps soldiers are taller and bigger than other normal soldiers, still they are skinny and they're not well built. Physically.
Do you also think that they had that ability to learn about some special technology, such as drones, the things that we see in the news today? Do you think North Korean soldiers are prepared to do that? Were they prepared back then?
Back then, we had no high advanced technology devices. I couldn't imagine that any North Korean soldier are well equipped with the knowledge and able to manage the high tech. But I know Kim Jong-un invested for the special force for several years, and as you see the North Korean parade, and those special forces are well uniformed and then equipped with the advanced devices. So they know the existence of devices. But based on my experience during our drills, we don't use those equipments because North Korea lack of equipments and all the resources are very scarce. I don't think when they do drill, they don't use those equipments. There's a report that they are training. They have a training in Russia, so I
Yes.
think they are training with those drones and the high tech.
Yeah, but I'm sure
devices.
because, like you said, North Korean devices are very outdated too. So I think whatever they learn in Russia would be challenging for them.
That's
to-
correct. That's correct.
So just quickly going back to the current status of the North Korean soldiers rushing into Russia, do you think that they were getting enough food? I mean, rarely they got meat, but they went in malnutrition, you think, right? And how do you think they're eating right now? Do you think, compared to how they were eating in North Korea, do you think it might have gotten better or similar?
I think it's much better. At least they can try a cheese or meat. But there's a high possibility they would be killed in the battlefield. So the food distribution doesn't compensate their commitment.
So you think there is a chance of them being unhappy? Do you think that might lead to them deserting the army?
It's very possible.
Okay.
So
what would be the main reason for them to be unhappy and deserting?
So if they hear the Russian soldiers get paid $2,000 per month, That's a huge gap. And they'll be like, questioning everywhere. They'll be questioning everywhere why we are not getting paid. They are getting paid. And then, on the other hand, there'll be more severe, like, ideology session and then brainwashing every day. I'm sure the political officer and they gather every day and then emphasized the commitment, the war, and then their loyalty to the regime is, fight until death in this battlefield. So I think that's the main education I think they will do every day.
I think I'm really curious as to, they're still young. They're in their 10s, 20s, early 20s. But I'm sure there's a special reason why the 11th Corps.
소위 그 최정예 11군단, 폭풍군단이라고 하는 특수전 부대가 주력으로서 파견되어 있다.
Why the 11th Corps is there for a reason. So what's their specialty? Why are they so special? Do they have more, loyalty to the regime?
So the main corps, like the 4th Corps, 1st Corps, the 2nd Corps, 5th Corps, they are all positioned between DMZ and with the confront with South Korea. So it's not easy to move those units. Compared to those corps, the Storm Corps is well trained. Like literally they are special forces. Their main mission is sabotage, control the area, and then high-speed penetration. So, create the chaos inside of enemy. So that's their mission.
If it's just North Korean soldier on the front line, then that might be just like a sacrifice. Or do you think they have a chance of like getting through it to a certain level because of their capability?
Right now, I think they are just in a human shield. Putin will, deploy them the places where Russian soldiers are avoiding.
And, some people back in North Korea don't even know that their sons are being sent to Russia. And I'm wondering, North Korean soldiers are obviously not getting paid, but are they getting some kind of benefit?
No. And the reason the parents and families are not informed by their relocation to Russia because any movement of military is this military secret. So no one can tell their family, one inform their relatives and parents, their children are in Russia.
Do you have any words to the North Korean soldiers?
The life they can seek in the free world is much better than the life in North Korea. And obviously, many of them watched South Korean dramas. That's the truth, and there's a better future for them. So I encourage Ukraine government to deploy and conduct psychological operation. That's much better strategy, than the exchanging firepower.
So today we heard from Hyun Seung Lee about the North Korean troops being sent to Russia. And if you'd like to hear more about our stories, please like and subscribe and follow us for more videos like this.
That's a cut. Okay.